So I quit my job today. We're back. I'm Dave Donaldson. Welcome back to Grip Tips. Yes, very true. I quit my job today. Why? Some things have changed. This kind of came up a couple of weeks ago. My roommate Sean, who I've known since I was 18, we've been roommates for the last 6 years, and Sean has decided to sell this place for a new house that he wants to buy and move into. So Sean put an offer on that house, and after 6 years of living here, me and him are kind of going our separate ways, which is so crazy to think about. And I'm not gonna lie, moving out all of my stuff has been just like, I'm thinking, you know when you're moving and like you're starting to go down memory lane, you're like, oh man, I'm only gonna sit on this toilet like 3 more times. I mean, I'm always gonna have a special spot in my heart. Sean has been easily one of my best friends. And I love that guy so much. I'm actually getting kicked in the chesticles even talking about this. So I apologize if my voice is gonna sound bad, as it normally does. All good things must come to an end. So what does that mean for me? Right now, currently, I'm moved all of my stuff over to my dad's house for a week. What happens after that week? A lot of you probably know this if you're friends with me on Facebook. I'm actually gonna move to Los Angeles. I know, right? Crazy. So it's interesting. I've had to try and save up a little bit of cash for myself to get out there and at least be able to live for a few months comfortably, which means I had to sell a lot of my gear. My buddy Justin Ward came over and ended up buying a bunch of my gear. This was like my combos, my preemies, my low boys, even when he bought my babies. And I was like, not my babies, not my babies. Which is also the reason why this looks the way that it does. I actually only have 2 MCs giving me a little bit of fill, and there's a window that's lighting me. I got rid of all my stands, and the stands that I still have left, all the C stands that I have, are back at my dad's. And yes, I should have thought about that before I made this episode. Fucking embarrassing! But that is what it is. I'm actually really gonna miss living here in Michigan. It's not just where I grew up and where my family is. I used to live in Los Angeles like 2008 to 2010, and there's a lot of stuff that I've been able to do since then, just here in Michigan. When I actually first moved back from Los Angeles to Michigan, I was able to partake on the set of Transformers 3, and then I was able to follow that up with Transformers 4. I was able to work on the Avengers, the very first one. That was all as a PA, and then I also was able to get my first speaking role here on Detroit 187. I had a one-liner, I was a cop. The second thing that I've been able to do is get on a feature film called Draft Day with Kevin Costner, and it was directed by Ivan Reitman. It was really cool. I got to meet, Patrick Saint-Esprit, Shai McBride, shook hands with Ivan Reitman. So because of those roles, that led me to becoming a part of SAG-AFTRA. If most of you know that, it's the acting union. And now that I'm actually SAG-AFTRA and have been for about 10 years, I kind of want to spend a little bit of energy just on the acting side of it, because I've never been in Los Angeles as a union actor. I was out there as a non-union actor, so I kind of want to see what that looks like. Now, does that mean I'm going to go away from grip and electric? Hell no. I'm very, very much a lighting nerd or rigging nerd, or really, like you guys, I'm a filmmaker, right? We all enjoy doing this. But I will say that the only reason that I know anything about video production or lighting, any of this stuff, has been my passion for acting. One of the best things I love doing about this channel is being able to not only entertain you guys, but also teach you a couple of things about doing grip and electric. But let's ask the main question, right? What does that mean for grip tips? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that looks like. I was talking with a lot of people out in Los Angeles, and they said, you're probably not gonna have a whole lot of time, because if you get a job as a grip and electrician, or even if you do become an actor, you're gonna be working 12 to 14-hour days on set pretty much all the time. Where are you gonna find the time? Because at the end of the week, if you get a day off, what do you wanna do? Laundry or sleep? So I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that looks like. It's definitely something I still want to continue. It's just a matter of, I might have to put this on the back burner for a hot minute. I know that I have 2 episodes that I'm gonna do once I get out to Los Angeles, but for right now, small hiatus. In fact, this channel is gonna turn something more into kind of a vloggy channel for a couple of episodes, just because I'm moving, and I kind of want you guys to see that kind of journey. But until I get out there and have my boots on the ground, I really don't know what that looks like for this channel. I'm hoping that we can just keep it going. Moving to Los Angeles can be a scary thing. I'm not scary, I'm just more nervous because I'm afraid of like, is this gonna work or not, you know, kind of thing. But I've had a lot of support from a lot of different people. Even Shinola, they were just totally like, dude, go for your dreams, absolutely. I've had a lot of support from the people out there on the West Coast that a lot of you are old friends of mine from when I used to live out there, and there's a lot of new friends that I have just because of this channel. Can't wait to meet all of you and get to work with you either in grip and electric or acting or whatever the hell my career actually ends up going. But I'm not gonna leave you high and dry just on that note. There are some people I'd love to recommend real quick, and you'll be able to find links to all these people in the description below. Number one, the person that I wanna recommend, he started his channel a couple of months ago, but I think that it's eventually going to be a very great channel to watch. He's already taught me a couple of things on his channel, and it's also dedicated to grip and electric, and his name is Logan Reynolds. He's a grip and electrician, I think out of Portland. I'm probably totally off. Second, this is a good friend of mine. We actually started our channel at the exact same time, except he lives in San Francisco and I live here in Detroit. His name's Luke Seerveld with Meet the Gaffer. I think Luke's channel is amazing. If you don't know about Luke Seerveld and his channel, please go watch it. He's easily got like 2.5 times more episodes than I do. And me and Luke actually wanted to collaborate one time because he happened to be here in Michigan. We never got there. But now that I'm moving out west, there might actually become a chance for me and him to collaborate. And I'm really hoping for that. So Luke Seerveld. Also, I'm gonna put in Gaffer and Gear with Andrew Luck. He's my second favorite Australian next to Chris Hemsworth. But he's also an amazing guy and has a ton of information for you guys as far as grip and electric goes. Then fourth, I'm gonna go with this young man, Craig Bernie Burns. I typically see most of his posts on Facebook, but he's always interviewing people that are in the industry. He's also checking out different lights and stuff. Really positive energy kind of dude, so I totally recommend checking him out. Also, I'm gonna put out my friend Tommy Calloway. He's always talking about lights on that channel. He loves lights. Tommy, I'm sorry that it's so echoey in here. I'm sure you're just going ape shit. I'm also gonna recommend Matthews University with Martine Tournaire. That guy is just, I've met him once at Cinegear Atlanta. He's full of energy, really creative dude. So be sure to check out his, the Matthews University channel as well. Last but not least, Aputure's YouTube channel, as they're always constantly uploading stuff that are gonna give you better techniques. So as you can kind of tell, I didn't really structure this episode at all. I pretty much just bullet pointed and went for it. But just kind of wanted to update you guys. Yeah, I'm moving the first week of May, and then the second week after that, I should be in Los Angeles. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one.